You shouted out your team back to Pittsburgh or from Pittsburgh. First off, shout out to this Pittsburgh coalition of coffee professionals that have all shown up here. This has been amazing. I gotta make some time to go to Pittsburgh and try some coffee out there because I did not know that y'all had a thriving team like this. Anybody else you would like to thank or like to shout out?
Well, first, all the glory to him. He's the only reason that I'm here. He's the only reason that I found coffee as a call. So first him, then my family back in Honduras that they might be watching the live streaming over there. And then, how I said, my team back in Pittsburgh from Dynamic Coffee, Gold's Coffee Lab, that they has been so much supporting and encouraging through this. And a cheer to Honduras. And we're here to make this better, so don't hate us, please. Spread the love, not the hate.
All right, and my last question for you. Ready for the hard hitter?
Yes, I am.
You are only allowed one meal for the rest of your life. You have to eat it 3 times a day, every single day. What would that be?
Easy. A lot of people might don't know it, but it's something that we call pastelón de plátano maduro. That's a very Dominican and Puerto Rican style food because my mom is Dominican. So that's my favorite meal. So in simple words, imagine a lasagna without the red sauce, but instead of pasta, it's rib plantain. So it's layers of plantain, ground beef, plantain, ground beef, and a lot of chips.
Hey, you got me wanting to go back to Bushwick a little bit to go see my people, man. Everybody, please give it up for Jorge. Really quickly for the competitors that are still here. If you are looking for your cups, they are more than likely in the back in a gray bin. Also, if you have already competed, you need to be out of that area by 4 p.m. so tomorrow's competitors can load in, so please make sure you pack up. We will be back in just a moment with our next competitor. I'll see you all soon.
I can take pictures, but I can't. That's cool.
I didn't even realize that there was one there. Like, I don't know whose it is.
Whose dad is?
See the reserve sign here?
Who's reserve? Whenever I see a reserve.
I was playing the video earlier, and I asked her. So I've gotten to like preschool level reading Korean, and so I bought a bunch of picture books, like children's picture books, and I've been like practicing reading them. And so I was like, "Do you want to read picture books together?" Like,
What'd she say?
she's like, I was like, "I think you need to help me."
I really want to see that actually. Are you gonna bring it later?
Mhm.
Okay. I can also help
After the agenda's on way.
That's not surprising.
I realize who knows what this live stream is hearing. Hello, live stream. No, it's live stream. It's not just recording. I don't
Someone's
know.
actually live streaming? Not the USCC. Someone that they're actually live streaming.
That was on live stream.
Welcome back to the 2026 United States Brewers Cup. We are down to our final three competitors for the day. Next up, coming from Los Angeles, California, representing Kumquat Coffee, please put your hands together for Esther K.
Check. Perfect. And check the music volume, please. May I have it higher? Just a tiny touch higher. Tiny bit. Perfect. Then we'll start from the beginning. Nice. Are we all ready? Awesome. Time. Once a tree was just a tree, with leaves hanging on simple branches. Yet its simple form hides so many possibilities. The wooden chairs that we sit on or the tables that we've gathered around were once invisible, but they were brought to life by believing that something as simple as a tree could become something more. Today, I invite you to explore the power of invisible influences. Just as imagination gives form to wood, minerals in water give form to flavors in coffee. We'll go on this journey together. Just follow me. I will guide you step by step, including the flavors and the aromas. Just relax. And to get there, I'm using two main tools, early stage magnesium and late stage calcium, where together they carve flavors with intention. I have 3 hands today, and the one you can't see is water. So please make yourselves comfortable, relax, and enjoy everything I prepared for you, because at this table, you are my special guests. I prepared a Panama geisha for you today, processed using Lost Origins cold room fermentation, where low temperatures and slow fermentation preserve delicate aromatics while enhancing fruit clarity. This controlled process highlights this varietal's terroir-driven citrus and floral complexities. And to bring you this special cup, I'm using a flat-bottom immersion brewer, where its shape allows for an even flow of water, and immersion gives me control over each brew phase, highlighting the effects of mineral phasing. For each cup, I'm using 12 grams of coffee, ground at 29 clicks on my Comandante C60 to complement clarity with structure. I'm using 180 milliliters of water in 3 pour stages using 2 different mineral profiles. And I'm so excited to share why I chose to do this in just a moment with you. To guide these 2 waters, I'm using a water distribution tool that helps separate flavors with intention. By keeping the agitation gentle, we'll be able to see just how powerful of an influence water is in our coffee. Are you ready? Let's go. First, I'm introducing 65 milliliters of magnesium-rich water at 86 degrees Celsius. This temperature and water is bringing bright fruit and floral flavors to the cup. Because magnesium binds easily to flavor-active compounds early on in the extraction. By introducing it to the coffee first, there's great impact on floral expressions. At 35 seconds, I'm pouring another 40 milliliters of water from the same kettle to build complexity, structure, and sweetness. Sugar molecules that attribute to fruit sweetness are much larger than delicate aromatic compounds that we brewed early on in the extraction. So this light turbulence with a short immersion of magnesium-rich water is helping these complex flavors and sugars to dissolve and join with the aromas that we brewed during the bloom phase. At 1 minute and 20 seconds, I'm introducing 75 milliliters of calcium-rich water at 92 degrees Celsius. When calcium is introduced at a later stage, it's able to round juice-like flavors into silky, jelly-like sweetness, integrating acidity into sweet balance. I've used a temperature of 92 degrees, along with calcium, to improve viscosity, perceived sweetness, and holistic balance to the cup. By adjusting the mineral composition throughout each phase of my extraction, I'm able to guide how acidity, sweetness, and floral polarity unfold in your cups today. Minerals in water are invisible, right? Yet they're shaping the taste of our coffee. In the same way, many of the most important contributions in our industry are often unseen. The farmers who grow our coffee, our baristas who are connecting the story of the farms to the consumer, our educators and leaders who give their time and resources so others can grow and learn. They are the invisible shapers of this industry. My team in Los Angeles continue to prove that excellence isn't produced by spotlight moments. They're often produced by humble, ordinary baristas who are dedicated to their craft. When we put value in the unseen parts of our work, our perspectives can change for the better. We realize that even the smallest and the quietest elements are creating extraordinary outcomes. Now, I'll be right back to guide you through the aromas. You have your notes ready in the aromas. You'll experience at medium-high intensity strawberries, tropical fruits, and white florals. These are the expressions, the first expressions of water's invisible influence in our coffee. Please swirl twice before every inhale. And when you are ready, just give me a thumbs up. All right, and I'm serving you this coffee in my favorite cup. It's made of porcelain, and its double-walled feature helps the exterior remain cool to the touch, allowing you to focus entirely on the aroma and taste. Each cup is crafted with so much care and intention. So please enjoy as I go over the flavors with you. For you, enjoy. For you, enjoy. For you, enjoy. All right, are you ready for the flavors? All right, when hot, you'll experience strawberries, white peach, and magnolia at medium-high intensity. When warm, it's like lemon jelly and red grapes at medium-high intensity. And when cool, it becomes like lemon cream, has a creamy acidity, strawberry jam and guava at medium intensity. The aftertaste, when hot, is lingering with tropical fruits at medium-high. From warm to cool stages, the aftertaste evolves into a clean, sweet floral finish with magnolias. The acidity when hot is like fresh strawberries and lemon zest at medium-high. From warm to cool stages, it evolves from tartaric and citric to malic acidity like mixed berries and red grapes. at medium intensity. The sweetness when hot is like ripe strawberries. When warm, it's like white peach nectar. And at cool stages, it's like cooked berries and honeyed citrus. It evolves from medium-high intensity to medium. The mouthfeel when hot is juicy with fresh fruits. From warm to cool, it evolves from silky to syrupy, like nectar. As you enjoy your cups today, I invite you to consider what unseen things or unseen people in your life are shaping some of your best outcomes today. When we put value in what is nearest to us, our lives can become a little bit richer and coffee can become a little bit sweeter, because that is where a tree can become a chair and water can become an invisible carpenter to carve out coffee's truest potential. Time. I feel really good. I think my mindset coming into this is, I work in a fast-paced cafe environment, and to slow down and to make eye contact with 3 people that have given their time to enjoy a cup of coffee I've prepared, I just wanted to make sure it was special. And I hope that really translated on the table.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't speak for what happened on the table because I wasn't at the table, but I can say out there it absolutely translated. You can definitely feel that.
Thank you.
I often find it interesting how we all forget sometimes that in these competitions we're doing exactly what we do every day anyway, which is talk about coffee and serve coffee to people that we enjoy sharing it with.
Right.
So keeping it simple, let me use this way because I'm doing it. Keeping it simple.
I'm streaming the event for people.
How fun that experience
Streaming.
Like,
Sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've just been streaming
Who
the entire
wants
day.
a shout out
Like,
from your team, from the people that were a part of this process, or anybody back home that has anything to do with this?
Oh my gosh. There's so many to name.
Have at it.
You've asked me such a hard question. My team from Kumquat Coffee in LA, definitely, they show that when you show up every day, and it gets honestly tiring being a barista at times, it really wears you out, but it's the community inside that I think lifts my spirits and makes me want to do better. So shout out to my team.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I gotta figure out the hard-hitting question for you.
Oh,
Let's
no.
see. Got it. Okay. Who do you think wins in a race between Sonic and Flash?
It's a tie? Everybody wins?
You know what? I'm mad because that's not an answer, but it's an answer, so you got
Right?
it. Fair enough. Everybody give it up for Esther one more time. We will be back with our penultimate competitor in just a few moments.
I love that word.
Yeah, I took the SATs.
It's one of my favorite words. I took You know that you don't even have to take the SATs anymore?
You don't. Well, you didn't have to before if you took the ACT.
True. But you don't have to take either or submit them.
Yeah, you also don't have to go to college. That's.
Like, fun.
See?
I'm still paying off my student loans.
Me too. And
It's
I finished a cumulative year. If we'll be honest.
We're down to 2, y'all. We almost finished on this side for today.
Okay.
Okay. Excited?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to introduce our next competitor?
Yeah.
Are the rest of y'all ready for us to introduce our next competitor? Come on. Let's carry it through, y'all. We're almost there. All the way from Portland, Maine, not Oregon. Representing another round, give it up for Milo Ryan Humphrey!
That's not Brian.
My music start. My name is Milo, and I'm thrilled to be sharing a coffee with you that is the culmination of so many different people's passion for coffee coming together to create one of the best cups I've ever had. I'm going to start off today by giving you all of your flavor and cocktails right up front, so we can get those written down, settle in, and enjoy. So, in the aroma of this coffee, you will experience a medium intensity, soft white floors like coffee balsam, you experience light brown sugar, and yellow plum. Yellow plum is a stone fruit that's very similar to a red plum, however it is lighter, brighter, and more full. This coffee's acidity, when hot, will give a medium intensity, and is sparkling and citric like wine. At its medium temperature, it will become a medium high intensity, still with that sparkling wine, however there will be an additional layer similar to green grape. As this coffee cools, it will still be a medium high intensity, the grape will sort of dissipate and it will go back to being that sparkling citric wine. This coffee's sweetness, when it's hot, will be medium low, similar to a yellow plum. At its middle temperature, it will become juicy and sweet like a navel orange. And when it cools, it will have a medium intensity sweetness of cane sugar. It will be long and lingering. The mouthfeel of this coffee, when hot, will be a light and tea-like. Think of white tea. At its middle temperature, it will go to a light medium body, still tea-like, but think black tea. And at its middle and cool temperatures, it will be noticeably juicier. In the aftertaste of this coffee, it'll be long and lingering throughout, and tea-like throughout. When it is hot, it will resemble white tea, and when it is cool, it will resemble black tea. And in the aftertaste, when it's cool, look for additional notes of lime zest and cane sugar. And lastly, flavor notes in this coffee. When it is hot, extreme grape and navel orange. And as the coffee cools, you will experience black tea, cane sugar, and lime zest. All right, now let's talk about the coffee. The coffee I'll be preparing for you today is a washed green tip geisha from the Iris Estate. Located in Cherokee amongst the dormant volcanoes of Volcan, Panama, the Iris Estate sits at extreme elevations of 1,800 to 2,300 meters above sea level. The microclimates on this estate provide the ideal growing conditions for the geisha varietal, which can be sensitive to environmental imperfections. The extreme elevation of the estate will create a denser coffee bean and will contribute a more complex acidity, sweetness, and flavor structure in the cup today. Finally, at harvest time, the cherries are picked at their peak ripeness to ensure the highest cup quality. And after they're picked, they are moved to the mill where they are washed using high-tech, low water consumption equipment. The beans are then moved to dry houses where they are shade dried on raised beds for a minimum of 10 days. This shade drying process allows the beans to release their moisture more slowly and without cracking the parchment, which will provide necessary protection for the beans later in the drying process. When the beans have reached 10 to 11.5% moisture content, they are then moved to grain pro bags where they're allowed to rest for a 90-day resting period known as a reposado. This resting period allows for the moisture in the beans to equalize naturally and allows the beans to absorb the nuanced complexities found in the parchment itself. After this drying period, the beans are then hulled, sorted, and boxed for export. Iris Estate is owned by Jameson Savage in partnership with Sasha Sestich and Elvin Seal. Jameson moved from the United States to Panama in 2008, where he launched his first project at Finca Devil, and then subsequently launched the project at the Iris Estate in 2017. Jameson is known for his unique perspective on farming and for pushing the boundaries of what is possible in terms of both higher elevation processing as well as processing. His passion for coffee combined with his dedication to perfection has allowed him to achieve new levels of excellence in every lot he produces. The lot you'll be drinking today is from his Terroir series, a series of coffees that are washed and minimally processed in order to specifically highlight the terroir of the growing region as well as the geisha-specific characteristics. Next, my coffee was roasted by my friends at Onyx Coffee Lab in Arkansas. I first met Andrea and John at a barista camp in 2014, and I have greatly admired the work they've done in our industry over the last 12 years. Their passion for high quality and for hospitality has gotten them global recognition, and they've assembled a team at Onyx that is equally passionate about everything that they do. Their green buyer and director of Coffee Dakota sourced this coffee on a buying trip to Panama last year, and he chose it because of its elegance, its vibrancy, and because it showcased to him everything he was looking for from a washed foundation. This coffee was roasted 24 days ago, and I allowed it to rest for this amount of time, specifically to bring out those beautiful floral characteristics. And finally, I've chosen to brew this coffee today on the April dripper. Created by Patrick Rolfe and the passionate team behind April Coffee in Copenhagen, I'll show you here, this brewer features a large hole in the bottom and a base that is slightly rounded. And it also has 3 feet in the bottom that suspend the filter and prevent any clogging that you may experience with other flat bottom drippers. I'll be pairing this coffee today with a filter from Seabrooks, which is a custom filter for this brewer, and it is a fast flow filter. This filter will greatly increase the flow rate of this brewer, making it more similar to the flow rate of a conical brewer, so that again I can highlight this coffee's vibrant acidity. However, because it is a flat bottom dripper, I am able to maintain that sweetness and balance that we would expect from a brewer like this. I've reached a point where these coffees are looking like they're ready for you guys. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hand you each a carafe, and I'll ask that you do your aromatic evaluation from that carafe, and then wait for further drinking instructions. I'll be serving you these coffees today in two-way cups. The two-way cups feature a thin and flared lip on one side and a thicker and fatter lip on the other. When I first serve you these coffees and they're hot, I'll ask that you drink from the white side and take at least 3 sips from that side before switching to the green side. This will provide a lighter and brighter drinking experience to highlight again that vibrant acidity. When you switch to the pink side, it will amplify your perception of sweetness in your body, and it will provide a balancing point for that acidity and create a harmonious cup from start to finish. Now, please wait to drink until I call my final time. And as our time together comes to an end, I want to again acknowledge all of the passionate people that have made this cup today possible. And of course, that's who I already mentioned, but it also includes myself, and it includes all of you today as well. I love coffee, and I know that you guys do. And I know that none of us are here today because we expect coffee to make us millionaires, or it's because this was our mom's dream for where we would end up one day. We're here because we share a deep passion for coffee and for this industry. And so I wanted to thank you for being here with me today. And I just really hope that you enjoy this walk together.
Everybody give it up for Milo. I didn't have to say to come over this way, man.
That's what they told me.
All right, man. How you feeling?
Good, now it's done. I'm hungry.
Yeah, what you trying to eat?
I don't know, we have a reservation at Aja later, because when I was here last year, for recently, it was booked, so
You made the right choice. Okay. Okay. All right.
I'll take
So
recommendations for tomorrow, though, if you got any.
I got you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So typically I'm used to seeing you be, tech judge.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. What made this for you?
Well, I competed in the Brewers the last time in 2015. So I've done it before. I love competing. And I just, I felt ready. I moved jobs, working for a new company now, and I thought, let's try it.
Okay. What got you?
I'm from Maine.
Okay.
I'm born and raised in Maine.
Word.
Yeah, I lived in Texas for like a year and a half, but I'm a Mainer.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad to see you on this side of the competition, getting to hear you speak to us. Real smooth, real elegant in the beginning for a second. I was like, wait a minute, this is lovely.
I think we need to get playing when she keeps saying get thankful.
Well, no, wait. The first song, was the first song when
It's Gramercy Park by Alicia Keys. Man, that song rules.
I was sitting there like, okay. All right, man. So, we're almost out of here.
Yeah.
But as you know, I gotta get my marketing question.
Okay.
All right. So you were in Forbes, and you're trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You can't wash your knife, but you only got one knife. Are you getting peanut butter in a jelly jar, or are you getting jelly in a peanut butter jar?
I'm looking at this.
All right, yes, sir. Everybody give it up for Milo on top. We got one more competitor for y'all.
should sit here. It's a good thing.
Sorry,
Oh no, you're
I've
good.
been
You can stay
streaming
here. You
this
can stay here.
entire event, so I'm moving this around for people to watch.
It's all good.
Are you guys from the Bay Area?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I've seen you guys before.
Yeah.
I'm Brian, by the way.
Brian, Justin.
I've met you before when I was a baby barista.
Oh, okay.
At Coffee Fest. But, yeah.
Are you barista? Or are you
No,
competitor?
I do a bunch of stuff in coffee, but I'm like head of coffee for X Bloom, and then I do stuff on YouTube. So this is like the YouTube stream for
Okay.
any random people who are watching this, because
Nice.
I don't know. I've just been streaming the entire day.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Super sick.
Coming with a team or just?
One of my like side businesses is competing, so we
Okay.
are entered for tomorrow. So we're gonna compete. We somehow got a spot here, and we're competing tomorrow.
Sick.
Okay.
Fun.
But it's for fun. I like just doing this for fun.
That's the
I
way
mean,
to
same
do it.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does coffee movement?
So we all work for
We all work for them.
Oh, okay. I don't go to SF enough these days to know
Where
anyone.
are you based?
South Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I should go up that stuff and do more stuff with you guys.
Yeah, it'll be
Just-
fun. A
yeah.
lot of pop-ups and fun stuff going on.
Do you do a different pop-up, or am I?
We're
My-
little.
I was like, that's why I've seen you. I've seen
Yeah.
you somewhere.
Uh-huh.
I just don't. I don't.
Yeah. We do a pop-up called Little Plum.
Okay.
And we started it like almost 2 years ago, but it's very like sporadic, like because we both work full time.
Okay, yeah.
Once every 2 months we
Mhm.
do like special events and like pop-ups and stuff like that. But just whenever we have time.
Cool. Yeah. Well, if you ever want to do a collab or video or something, I'm always down to do that.
fine.
For
Yeah.
sure. Do you, or I guess, do you have like a favorite shop in South Bay or?
I am very biased because I do stuff with Moonwake here, but I love
Okay.
Moonwake.
Gotcha.
Very good friends, or I've captured their growth across
Okay.
the last few years. So I think they're doing really great work. Good Thing is also doing, like, I think Good Thing is doing okay. Like they're trying. They're putting out the coffees. They're at least getting the coffees. But definitely those two are like, Kaizen's okay, depending on the issue is that, like, I still think the Bay tends to go more for very processed coffees. So if you are like, I like cleaner stuff, so that's the problem. It's like nobody serves wash coffee.
That is true.
Yeah, like the last time I went to Coffee Movement, I was like, damn. I mean, I'm good friends with Prometheum, but I was like, here you go. Here's like a Prometheum coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a trend for.
Yeah, but I think it's helpful. It's like a lot of people are finally experiencing, like, this is like coffees taste crazy.
For sure.
But yeah.
And even like brewers too. Like a lot of people use process.
Yeah.
Stuff, so. Which, I guess, side businesses do you
This one is called Pico Lot. So there are like nano lots and micro lots of coffee. We're like, okay, let's be funny and do Pico Lot. So it's even smaller. So we do a lot of like very like small lots of coffee, like 1 kilo releases, and we sell online, and yeah.
Okay.
So it's fun. But most of my background is like direct-to-consumer e-commerce in coffee, so that's like where I exist.
Okay, for sure.
But I just happen to do like I have some online presence here and there, but I do a lot of collab. I try to like showcase people who are doing like interesting things in the coffee industry, like coffee experiences. Like I just did a video with Cabin Coffee. There's a bar in New York that is incredible. Like they're doing incredible work. It's probably like the best experience I've ever been to. And they're making like amazing coffee cocktails and using coffee as a base for beverages. So those are like, I've been making a lot of those videos. Like would just go to a place and show up, and we show what is happening. So if you're doing a pop-up, right, just show up and be like, this is what these people are doing, this is what's interesting, and all of that, and it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Are you roasting for?
I don't personally roast, but we roast everything on a Stronghold.
Okay.
We have a S7X, and it's been pretty good. I can do like super small batches of releases, but all of our coffees are very, very premium.
Yeah. That's cool. That's also based in South Bay?
That's in New York.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
But a lot of like, I don't know, I do a lot of collabs with roasteries. You'll like see my face put on random bags of coffee.
Nice.
But yeah, Bay Area, let's go. Rep the West Coast.
Exactly. Did you do the Brewers Cup last year? Or were you here last year?
I was not here last year.
It's my first time too.
Yeah, I mean, I think just competing is like a lot of work, and like just doing it is very, very hard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on that stage, it's like you're just doing so good.
Yeah, but this year you can say you're the top 32 brewer, top 32, and by default, you know, you'd be like, I'm part of the best brewers in the entire country, easy.
Which coffee are you guys using for coffee?
We have a Moquita. It's I can't remember exactly where it placed, but it's like it was part of Best of Panama, but like Moquita the varietal from the Garrido family for this one.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
But we're brewing. We'll see. We're doing a lot of like. We're also doing like zero bypass brew. So we're using the Milo Drip column for this comp.
Nice.
But it's also the first time competing, so we're just like, just go up there, have fun, see if you do well. Have you been in coffee forever, or
like 9 years? It's changed a lot in the last 9 years. Just being here has got a trip. I remember when I first joined coffee at USBC, I didn't use scales or anything. They just pull a shot. They would win. You know, it's like, and then now it's like, this is so different. So, what about yourself?
I'm like part of that COVID era person, COVID era professional.
For sure.
But my path in is very different than I think most. Like I've never been a barista.
Okay.
I'm not.
Are we
I do not
ready
come
to
from the
finish
cafe
this off?
side.
I appreciate y'all for being a smaller group and still bringing the energy, so I don't have to ask us to do it again. We are here with our final competitor of the 2026 United States Brewers Cup Championship Day 1, coming all the way from San Francisco, California, representing the coffee movement. Give it up for Clara Shield!
Okay. I am a music queen. Time. 6 months ago, I chose to fully commit to this craft. And through countless cuppings, I came across a coffee that is a true expression of its terroir. Processed in its most natural state, this is Symmetry Geisha, produced by Jameson Savage. The first time I cupped this coffee, I could taste how its elevation structured the acidity, how the climate contributed to its sweetness, and how the producer's decisions define flavor clarity and balance in the cup. And I knew I wanted to mirror that experience for you today. Grown at 1,900 meters above sea level, in mineral-rich volcanic soil, its deep root development promotes formation of organic acids that result in a vibrant acidity. The dense jungle surrounds the farm, providing natural shade, allowing sugars to develop gradually, creating complex and layered sweetness. This lot is produced with meticulous intent. And instead of float testing or sterilizing these cherries with ozonated water, they're picked off the trees and placed directly into fermentation tanks, allowing its native microbiomes to be part of its natural process. Then, CO2 is infused to slow fermentation. And this process is what contributes to its complexity and balance in the cup. For drying, custom beds are designed to capture the natural airflow of the mountains to ensure even drying and uniformity for roasting. For my roaster, I chose to collaborate with Rosso Coffee Roasters to develop a profile that preserves its natural structure and maintains the balance in clarity, or sweetness, and acidity. For my brew variables today, I chose variables that mirror a cupping to let me brew with minimal interference. So I started off using a Petro hand grinder to produce uniform, medium coarse grinds, and with the water composition used for standardized cupping, and with 210 degrees Fahrenheit, brewing at a 1:16 ratio. I chose to brew on a pulsar for its cupping style immersion, but it offers me just enough control for extraction. So the shower screen allows me to brew with minimal agitation, allowing a cleaner aftertaste, and the valve gives me control over flow rate to introduce an immersion phase that builds a rounded mouthfeel. So I started with 12.5 grams of coffee, and with the valve closed, I poured 100 grams of water to prep for even extraction, unlocking delicate acids and aromatic compounds. Then I opened the valve to introduce an additional 100 grams of water for a deeper extraction, unlocking sweetness and a juicy texture in your cups. My total brew time is 3 minutes. For your aroma, when you receive your carafes, I invite you to assess the aroma, but please wait for further drinking instructions. The aroma will present citrus and delicate florals at a medium intensity, with notes of yellow peony, lemon blossom, and a lightly roasted oolong tea. And for your flavors, you can write down. At hot temperatures, you'll experience bergamot, orange blossom, and a white tea. When warm, dried mango, dried apricot, and oolong tea. And when cool, you'll experience ripe mango, ripe pineapples, and toffee. For your aftertaste, when hot, we'll have a tea-like aftertaste, and when warm, a fresh floral finish, and when cool, a clean and crisp aftertaste. This coffee is dynamic, yet elegant. And the acidity and sweetness starts off at medium intensity and intensifies as it cools. The acidity starts off citric and shifts into a malic acidity when cool. The sweetness will start off as a dried fruit-like sweetness, and as it cools will become a ripe fruit-like sweetness. Your mouthfeel at hot will start off soft and silky, and as it cools, becomes heavier and rounded, and when cool will reveal a juicy texture. For your drinking experience today, I wanted to recreate my first time cupping this coffee. And in cupping, we evaluate with our spoons to evaluate flavor, acidity, sweetness, and mouthfeel. But at a certain point, I stopped evaluating and drank directly from the cup, which revealed another layer of expression. So today, I invite you to approach this just like that cupping, with a spoon, a slurp, and some curiosity. So using your spoon on your right, take the first slurp and place it back down on your napkin to enjoy the rest of your sips directly from the cup. Brewed for you with as minimal interference to let this coffee express fully. This is Symmetry Geisha. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. It's been an honor time.
Let's give it up for Clara! Come on down, come on down, come on down.
You're done.
Did it. Great job. How are you feeling?
It's over.
It's over. You did it. You did it. You did it. Talk to us. What was prepping for this like?
It was a lot of fun, a lot of learning. Yeah.
You still having fun?
Yes.
Good. Glad to hear that. I don't want to keep you up here too long. Do you have people that you want to shout out, say thank you to, anything of that nature?
Yeah, honestly, the Team That Got Coffee movement, everyone back holding the cafes down. Yeah, and everyone here that was able to come and support. So, yeah, and just, yeah, everyone, that's part of the process.
Absolutely. Congratulations. You did a phenomenal job. 6 months into this. Beautiful work. I couldn't do that for 6 months or 6 years in the coffee. Trust me. You got it. You're doing a phenomenal job. I must, though, give you one hard-hitting question that's way out the door. If you could listen to only one album for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One album?
One album or one artist, you can pick.
Right now, Olivia Dean. The art alone is so good.
that is a great choice. Everybody, please give it up for Milo one final time. And with that concludes day one of the 2026 U.S. Brewers Cup. I would like to give a thank you again to all of our sponsors, Roasttronics, Pacific Foods Barista Series, Slow Pour, Option O, Black and White Coffee Roasters, Blue Water. There's probably more names up there that I'm missing, but I promise you I'll get them right going forward. Thank you all so much, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to leave in a little. I need to finish